Hey guys, Moto Lexy. I'm doing a 600 sub Q&A. I think I'm up to 643 roughly now, so a little bit overdue. Sorry about that. So Super's going to be asking me the questions today, just to spice it up a little. So take it away, Super.
Okay, so Kevin Lau asked, who are you? How are you? Where are you?
Well, mate, I'm Moto Lexy. I'm fucking fantastic, and I'm fishing.
Whereabouts are you fishing? Newcastle?
Yeah, Newcastle, Australia, mate.
Okay. Ellie Voice Righty says, do you poo at a set time each day? If so, what time? Mine is at 6 AM for your information.
Mate, I generally need to shit at about 20 past 8. Right as I need to get out the door and I take the kids to school. So, yeah, my ass is an inconvenience, but thanks for the question.
Right,
thanks
so for a real question, how long did it take you to get comfortable with riding in the rain, wet, if ever? And if you don't ride in the rain and wet, what is your reason?
Mate, I don't like to ride in the rain, mainly because I ride for the enjoyment of riding. I don't have to commute, so yeah, I don't enjoy riding in the rain, so I don't generally do it.
Joseph Janong, have you ever had your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat?
No, mate, but challenge accepted.
SJ Barley asks, since you're both rider, he'd like to know if I made you do it, and what if there were to be no more Vegemite?
No, Super didn't make me do it. I have a massive fear of bikes for multiple reasons, and we just got the urge to, you know, get on and give it a go, and I just seen it as a fear to conquer. So yeah, as for Vegemite, I could live without Vegemite. Not a big deal.
Okay, Gadfly asks, legit question here, something he's always wondered. Do you think it's easier for female motovloggers to pick up subscribers than it is for males?
Yes, I do.
Despite all the usual trolling comments thrown at female motovloggers.
You know, I haven't had many trolls as such. I mean, you get the, you know, the boys that can't control their penises over their heads, obviously, but I haven't had any trolls. I haven't had any really nasty comments or anything like that. I don't think anyone's really game enough to, so I've been fortunate. There has been a couple of other female vloggers though that have had some really fucked up comments. Just, you know, guys, at the end of the day, if you don't want someone talking to your mother like that, don't talk to another woman like that. It's pretty simple. Exactly.
Robert Collier, being that a lot of Aussies travel, tell us where you've travelled to. Or have you been out of Australia?
No, never been out of Australia, mate. I grew up in a country town. Super and I have moved a fair bit, Queensland and such. We've been to Melbourne a couple of times. But other than that, no, not a lot of travelling done. I dare say we'll probably do a bit of that when the kids finish high school and, you know, drag them along with us.
Shiny Side Up asks, face conceal versus face reveal. What will you do and why?
Mate, I semi-conceal generally because, you know, we've got kids and I want to try and protect them from this as much as possible. Like, I'm here to have a laugh and, you know, make you guys laugh too, but, you know, I don't want any of that reflecting back on them, and, you know, you get your psychos, dude. Like, there's some seriously fucked up people out there.
Okay, so Mitch Bade asks, do all you Aussies ride kangaroos as a form of transport?
Fucking absolutely, mate. I got Skippy in my backyard tied up to a tree. Yeah, he takes me everywhere.
Poundcakes asks, what's the square number of potato?
Potato! Fucked if I know. No, I don't know. Yeah, potato. My answer's, I'm going with A, Eddie. Potato.
Lock it in?
Lock it in.
Okay. Why is everything in Australia poisonous, venomous or bitey? And that was Dale Neary that asked that.
Mate, just look at the women. We're as fucked up as the wildlife. And bitey.
Zazo Moto-Vloggers, he wants to know what the bike you love more. So I suppose he means what's the most desirable bike, your dream bike?
My favourite bike? Oh, I've got a few, mate. It's really hard to pick. I love the Gixxer 750, but you know, the lack of safety features and stuff, that concerns me, but it's a damn sexy looking bike.
So once you're like been around
Don't scare the shit out of me, sorry.
So once you've been around bikes for quite some time, what's the dream bike though? What would you like to have as your ride?
As my daily rider, Ducati Diavel. Oh, okay, it's a fucking hot looking bike.
And is the ZX still?
ZX14. Well, look, you know, we've recently had a scare. We had a couple of friends pass away. We recently had a scare too with Super having a close call, and we're looking more at super sports for track only.
And it's probably a bit too full on for a track bike.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's a bit of overkill. I don't know. Time will tell. Experience too. You know.
Alright, so Evan Meadows wants to know top 5 dream vehicles, money no object.
Top 5.
You'd have to say the ZX is probably in there.
Oh yeah, if we're talking bikes, then I'd just scrap the cars and go a garage full of bikes. You know, Ducati Diavel, ZX14, Ducati 899. Oh, I like the Victory Vegas. That's pretty hot.
Well, one more. Well, the Vanquish, you already said.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the Porsche Cayenne in there, just as a family car.
Yeah. Okay. Shade Tree Surgeon wants to know, as always, describe your first sexual experience.
Oh, I knew you were gonna ask this, and you're a cunt. Okay. The only thing I can say about that is techno music, tiny penis, and 30 seconds.
And it wasn't me. Slippery Mongoose wants to know, a year without sex or a year without bikes?
Oh, that's an easy one, mate. Year without bikes, because I can ride super as long as I want.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Yeah, bitches. Woo. Sam wants to know, for any 4 verticals of an n-dimensional hypercube, there are 6 lines connecting them. Can we always find 4 points that lie on one plane and the 6 lines connecting them are all the same colour?
I have no fucking idea what you just said. Yeah. You lost me at lines back in the first sentence, so...
Endless Summer also asked, biggest pet peeve being a female rider?
Oh, the fucking perverts. You can't go anywhere without someone thinking that you're theirs for the taking. And that fucks me off. Can't enjoy a good ride without guys having their dicks out.
Mitchell Stabe wants to know, what got you interested in motorbikes?
I don't really know. What did get us interested in motorbikes? I can't remember.
I think it was like, okay, we're at a part of our life where we're looking for something fresh to entertain ourselves during the week.
Yeah. And
it was kind of like while the kids are at school, and this is what most people don't know about us, is when the kids are at school, that's when we like to be out riding, right?
Just figured that it was time to do something a little bit more fun that we can do together and enjoy, and yeah. And
try something new. It was time to actually slow down and have a bit of fun. Live a bit of life. Daily Derps wants to know, is this an AMA style or regular question and answer? And you weren't sure, you were just going to favour the question. Adriel Kajudo wants to know, what's your favourite motion picture or movie? Yeah,
I like comedies, I like action, I like soppy romantics. I can say that Valentine's Day next year, thanks for the close-up, I will be dragging Super along to see 50 Shades of Grey, and will most likely, no, I won't say that.
Back row.
Yeah, most likely be sitting in the back row.
Solid Tam wants to know, how much would a woodchucker chuck if a woodchucker could chuck wood?
Oh, I imagine if a woodchuck could chuck wood, he would chuck as much as he possibly could.
How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? This woodchucker's gonna fuck your mother fucker with all of his wood. 600 of you fuckers subscribe to this woodchucker, so chuck us some more if you could.
Alright, unstrap this baby. Let's go see what this fish is. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good, and you?
Good. I was out in the lake fishing and I caught this fish. I've never seen one like it in my life.
Let's have a look.
I was just wondering if you can tell me what it is.
It's a dongfish! What it is? It's a dongfish!
Shit!
A dongfish.
A dongfish?
Right? It does, doesn't it?
So how do you reckon we'd fillet that?
Oh, see, that's a hard one. Look, I've never filleted one.
I think it's still breathing because it's like, it wants to get out of my hands. Does it smell like fish?
How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? This woodchucker's gonna fuck your mother fucker with all of his wood. 600 of you fuckers subscribe to this woodchucker, so chuck us some more if you could.